Lonely Attack on the Different World, web novel, chapter 14. No, it's nothing. I didn't say anything. Day 14, inside the cave. Breakfast time. It's fish. It's a fish festival, a huge haul. I'm missing meat a little bit, but catching a rabbit with such a crowd isn't possible. There also seems to be boar and deer, but I am yet to see one. Adding to the list of things I'm yet to see, orcs. They seem to be a big powered-up version of goblins, and in addition, smarter. Well, if you even say smarter than goblins, who isn't? Even fish are smarter than goblins, I'm sure of it. But we have to try them, both me and the girls. An unknown enemy is scary. Fighting an unfamiliar opponent is dangerous in itself. If it is an experience that we can gain, then we should do it in a safe environment. Even the girls, there is no guarantee that they will always stay together. If they become adventurers, they will surely start working separately. Right now, we have the best conditions. This experience surely won't be meaningless. We move along the river, heading upstream. The boys might still be there, but the orcs are strong, and they also seem to have abandoned their previous camp, so the boys shouldn't be wandering anywhere near. We should be getting close. Focusing, I use Farsight, Detect Presence, and Search. Being on alert for enemies. It's a secret that I also use Appraisal to search for food. I'm being cautious not only for monsters, but for humans as well. The wannabes wouldn't come to a dangerous area. The boys that attacked the girls hardly worked on raising their levels, so they also wouldn't show up here. They'll just get beaten up by the president, so what's the point? The problem is the athletic muscle brains. They stink of sweat and are annoying to deal with. It's a danger. In the first place, the athletic muscle brains are way too quiet. Both in the Geeks and the President's stories, they sound uncharacteristically calm. Usually they act immediately without thinking. Rather than muscle brains, it's more of spinal brains, acting on a reflex level. On top of that, they formed a group of nothing but fellow muscle brains? They followed the Geeks and fought behind them? That's obviously strange. They're idiots, so they would just jump in. Monsters, cliffs, it doesn't matter, they will jump. And then they will think. Just a little bit. That's what was bothering me all this time. At the very least, there's no way they wouldn't come to the Geeks' help in that situation. It's another world, so it wouldn't be that mysterious if they had changed. Their lives are at stake. Usually that would make you more careful. That's to be expected since you can't trust anything or anyone around. But they had none of that. There's no way such a thing can happen to them, because they're idiots. I'm not sure who is smarter, orcs or them. I never saw an orc before, after all. But, since orcs are supposed to be smarter than gobs, they should also be smarter than the idiots. The idiocity of the athletic meatheads is going beyond that of even gobs. For their personality to change? For them to become careful? To doubt others? No way, not happening. They can't think about something so complex. There could be some reason. By some very unlikely chance, they could have something on their minds. But it is also a fact that they didn't help either the girls or the Geeks. We should be wary of them. I found an orc. Looks like it's the truth that they usually act alone. There are no monsters or idiots in the vicinity. As an experiment, I will go first. Please hide and watch. Having said that, I put the girls on standby and go towards the orc. Watching a fight, they will see the movements and attack patterns of the orcs. Using that information as reference should make combat easier and would also allow us to plan and strategize. Yes, thank you. Please be careful. Make sure to watch. I don't want you complaining later. Telling them that in a whisper, I approach the orc using Erase Presence and Stealth. As I heard, orcs are resistant to physical attacks, and even with magic they can barely be defeated with concentrated attacks. Appraisal. Orc A. Age 14. Level 11. HP 66. MP 8. Vitality 59. Power 63. Speed 21. Dex 16. Mind 10. Int 8. Luck 19. Martial Arts, Blunt Weapons, Level 4, Hard Hit, Level 4, Ramming Attack, Level 4, Extraordinary Strength, Level 4, Iron Skin, Level 2. Skills, Insatiable Libido, Level 3. Items, Wooden Club. It's strong. Even though its vitality and power is more than double that of goblins, it also has speed and dex. Its int is 8, huh? Smarter than goblins, a lot smarter, probably even smarter than the idiots. Well, we won't get anywhere unless I try to attack. At the very least, its stats are a lot lower than mine, though I'm losing in terms of level. While still erasing my presence, I jump out at the orc at the highest speed I can and hit it with full force. Then, hit again, and while I'm at it again. Hi-ya! It's dead? I wonder, did I hit it too hard? Didn't they say that physical attacks don't work? Really? I'm not to blame here. Yup. Absolutely, entirely, completely useless. There wasn't anything that could be used as a reference. Suddenly knocking out the orc from behind, then beating it to a pulp? What? What was that? What are we supposed to take from that? No one can imitate that. The orc died without doing a thing. Though I did nothing wrong, I make as if I'm actually sorry. Next time, let's try magic. Then there shouldn't be a problem. It is an opponent that's supposed to be defeated with magic anyway. Next orc is level 12. The stats are about the same as the previous one. I sneak up behind it. The girls are watching from a distance. It's that flat gaze again. Let's not think about that. Previously, in order to deal with a large number of opponents, I suppressed the firepower of fire bullets, pushing with quantity. Then, shouldn't it also be possible to make a single strong attack with it? Well, it's an experiment. Stealthily, so as not to get detected, I create a single fire bullet, and I load it with mana, sharp, hard. Go! The moment I shot it, I immediately created another bullet, and another one, and another one, and another one, and another, and another, and another, and another, and another, and another. Oh, it's dead? Well, didn't they say it's hard to kill, even with magic? That's really tough. Dead, huh? Is it dead? Let's hope I'll jinx it. It is! It's very dead! It stopped moving after the first shot. The second one blew its head off. What is with that? It's dead! If you smashed it to smithereens! Apparently no further demonstrations required, even though I did nothing wrong? I silently look for an orc. Please, show up faster. Behind me, a scornful look from 40 eyes. 20 high school girls in the forest, seeking a meeting with an orc. No, I didn't say anything. Ah, I found one. The much-desired orc. Now everyone go get him, or something like that. Such good weather. There are even schoolgirls flying through the sky. Not with skills or in aerial combat. They're just getting thrown around. Yeah, just like in manga. Shield bearers are blown away one after another. Spears and swords aren't doing anything to it. The bows are absolutely useless. Using their only hope, magic, they're dealing some damage to it, but it has too much HP for them to kill. The healing squad is running all over the place. Since they are going to be angry if I don't do anything, I use a fire bullet to blow off the club. Ah, crap. It's now trying to grab the girls with its bare hands. It might be a problem. I mean, it has insatiable libido level 3. Charging in, I slash off both its arms. Well, I have to say that staff is cutting quite well. Even so, the orc is not going down. What's left is just to beat it to a pulp. I can't leave that to the girls. It's not going down, though. Is it yet? Is it now? Yeah, let's make dinner. Yeah, that's what I should do. The weather is good and we are inside a forest. Yeah, such a day calls for barbecue. Though we only have fish and mushrooms, it's still a barbecue. Why is there such a nice smell when we're desperately trying to kill the orc? Why are you having a barbecue? Why do you have a table and chairs ready? When did you have the time to gather flowers to decorate everything? Looks like they finally killed it. It took a while, even though it was only level 10. I thought that everyone must be hungry by now. I mean, look, the flowers are so pretty. Oh yeah, they are. So? They're angry. Such injustice. I made dinner and was waiting for them, even though they're eating it with such great appetite. It was decided that we will use gobs and kobolds to level up on the way back, and tomorrow we will have revenge on the orcs. We need a powerful attack. If only I could cut off its arms. We need magic missiles. They are strong. Anyway, is there a clean way to kill it? A review meeting was going on for the entire return trip. Good grief, even though I showed them an example 2 times. No, it's nothing. I didn't say anything. Maneuvering with such a crowd is impossible. How about running around while shooting magic? No, there's nothing we can do if we can't cut it. No hand-to-hand combat? It has insatiable libido. Looks like they can't decide on a strategy. It's at such times when one should return to the basics. Yes, beating to death. No, it's nothing. And so we kept assaulting the gobs and kobolds until the evening, raising levels. Extermination carried out through 4 teams of 5 people. It can't be called a battle, it's just a one-sided massacre. No, I didn't say anything. My mouth turned into an X shape, just like that of a certain rabbit. I went to eat a rabbit. Where are all the deers and boars? Day 14. Night. The cave. Girls' assembly. If Haruka-kun can't get stronger, then we should. We should just become stronger and protect him ourselves. Was supposed to be the theme of this gathering, but... What the hell is that? Why? Berserking assassin? Was that his job? What is a jobless? And that is without cheats. What even is a cheat? Are they really needed? I mean, levels are absolute in this world. Then what the hell is that? I am a sword saint and have peak of swordsmanship, but I can't cut that. How come he can slash it with a stick? I also have max level in magic of 4 elements, but I can't do that. Blowing off a head? How? But we need some kind of technique to kill them. Beat to a pulp? Protecting him together? We won't even be able to take him on. That thing? What's the point of protecting that? Isn't it fine to leave him alone? No, we shouldn't abandon him. But what on earth was that? Day 14, night. In front of the cave, the tent. The size of the tent? Enough to fit 20 people. Or rather, there are only 20 people. This time it should be okay. This time for sure. And after all these preparations, nobody came. Well, I'm a loner after all. I can relax at long last. Status. My HP went up by 13, my MP by 15, Vitality by 14, Power by 15, Speed by 16, Dexterity by 15, Mind by 18, Intellect by 17. My martial arts avoidance, premonition, and mana wrapping leveled up. My magic, wood magic, magic of the 4 elements, lightning magic went up. And I gained ice magic level 1. Under my skills, my health, farsight, detect presence, search, erase presence, stealth, concealment, map, concentration, physical resistance, MP recovery, HP recovery, parallel thinking all leveled up. I gained serial thinking level 1. Communication and Muppet leveled up. Yeah, without realizing it, I've become pretty good at being sneaky. Just what am I trying to become? A stalker? Of orcs? What is serial thinking? It must be from shooting the same spell repeatedly. Though I used the same thing with Firebullet with the kobolds. I also changed targets and angles constantly, so it was parallel thinking. Well, I also have mana control. Let's hope that it can give me an upper hand in case of something. Muppet leveled up. It's all because the girls are bullying me. Are they calling me useless behind my back? 14th day. Over.